Hello again. So today we are going to solve systems of equations, solutions via graphing. So we want to graph the system, the linear system, two equations, two lines, and once we graph them, then we're going to locate the point of intersection, which is right here, point of intersection of the two lines. And then once we have that, then we have to give the coordinate of that. Now here's the process. You have options how to graph each of these lines. You can use table of values. So it's your option, it's your choice, but you want to be efficient. So options, table of values. You can also use the equation in a y equal to mx plus b format. So use the slope, use the y-intercept. If it is written in the form of its slope-intercept form, then it makes sense that you just graph that quickly enough. And those are the two main ones. And that's basically it. For table of values, you need minimum 3 points. Okay, so whatever you choose for each one, you need to graph each of these lines, and you know how to do that from last unit. So you go ahead and do that and then come back and check. Okay, so I went ahead and used the table of values first for each of these. So 3 points, random points, 0, 5, 3 for x, and for the first equation, and then for second equation, random again, 0, 6, 2. You can choose whatever you want, but spread enough that spread out enough values of x so that I can get a good set of points that I can draw a line. Or if you don't like that, you may want to change the form, the original form of this equation into a slope-intercept form, and then once you have that, you can graph the slope-intercept form. All right, so whichever you decide to do, it doesn't matter. So now you go ahead and graph each line. I just noticed that I wrote down the first equation incorrectly. There's 11 in there, not 1, and that makes a huge difference. And that should say minus 11. So the first equation is y equals to 3x minus 11. So go ahead and now graph. Okay, so once you graph the two lines, these are the two lines that you will get. This one is the 3x minus y equals to 11, and the top one is the x plus 2, y equals to 6. All right, now the solution. What is the solution? The solution is the point of intersection right there. That's the solution. And to make that the solution, you need to make a note. So here is the coordinate. What is the coordinate? 4 and 1, and that is the solution. Simple as that. Graph accurately using a straight edge or a ruler. Once you have it graphed accurately, then all you have to do, then give the coordinate of the point of intersection, and that is it. So now let's talk about the limitation of graphic solution for the system, linear system. So notice that the only way we can really be accurate in terms of the coordinate of the point of intersection is that they land somewhere where the partitions are very, very obvious. For example, here I have the coordinate 4 for x, y is 1. Very simple. But if it was, this point of intersection was anywhere else that is not landing on its actual integer numbers or integers, then I have to guess, and that's not a very good way to come up with the solution, and that is the limitation. So the solutions for these, so solutions usually, let me change the color. So solutions, they need to be integer solutions, so that you can read it off of the graph accurately. Other than that, you cannot. Then we need to use algebraic solution, and that is the next section. All right, now lots of examples, lots of practices. Graph however you wish. The fastest, the most efficient way that you can graph a line accurately, graph the equation, linear equation accurately, and then go through the steps and come up with the solution to the system.